Hi crafty friends, it's Audra Monk, the Crafty Yogi, and welcome to the Crafty Corner. I know I start every video like that. You have no idea how even when I have several hours to prepare, one of these days I am going to work ahead. I am going to figure that out. But anywho, let's see, today is Wednesday, June 9th, right? Let me double check. Yep, Wednesday, June 9th. All right, and we are live on my Facebook page, or maybe you're finding this later on Facebook, or you're finding it on YouTube, so welcome. I decided on Monday that it's die week. Die meaning die cutting week. So anyhow, I am showing off not all, but several of our new die sets that are independent die sets. So they're made where you could use them with anything that you want. Anything at all that you want. And they're kind of fun. And so what did I do on Monday? I did the whirl, give it a whirl dies. So if you would like a little spinner card. And today we're gonna do picture this, and Friday we are gonna do the diorama dies. It's gonna be super fun. All right, so we're just gonna jump in. What do I need to tell you? Well, these are the dies, but in regards to classes and what am I saying? I don't know. Just cards, I will post a picture. I'll post a picture again tomorrow, but just cards, you got like a week and a half to sign up for that. What else? Paper Pumpkin. If you're interested in the one that coordinates with the Expressions in Art Suite, you need to subscribe by the 10th, which would be tomorrow, but that's enough. All right, so the picture this dies, these are, so there's two dies, and it's all in one, and there is stitching on the inside and the outside of the circle or of the rectangle. Okay, so that's kind of cool. I did make, this is why I was running late, so yesterday I was working on the Plant Life project, so I had all the stamps already mounted, so I decided to use that set to make these cute cards. Look at this cute card. I mean, how cool is that? And this is the lattice behind there and lots of little plants peeking out. So this is the holes cut out. And then, let me make sure I got that right. Okay, and then I took the rectangles, well, two of them. I have one left, and I feel like these could be used on lots of different projects. And then I took the leftover rectangles, and I put them on here and added another plant. So I thought that was a cute, fun, and they look very different, but a fun way to use those rectangles. And then let me show you the circles. I'm still loving these party puffins. They are super fun. So I did a little birthday card, and look, let's see if you can see those little fish. I put the stripy paper behind the small holes and added the little fish. So I think that's pretty fun, and here's some little puffins just having a good time. And then I have the circles. What did I do with them? Okay, so I'm not gonna make this. I don't even know if it'll happen, but I was thinking, wouldn't it be fun with some layers of black and white and then some red circles and then just the nice bold happy birthday right across. So I think I might make this after lunch. So we'll see. If I get it made, I will post a picture, but these circles could be really fun. You could stamp on them. You can just use them as an element, but I was thinking that. But that's not what we're gonna make right now. We are gonna make a seashell card. All right, so, and I'm going to show you how these dies work. What is this seashell? It's called Friends Are Like Seashells. If you want it as the bundle, and I do think you should buy it as a bundle, because it comes with dies that will cut these out, and then it comes with that big, do I have it here? It comes with the big die, where you can get the other shells or make a big, dramatic, full front card deal. I'm going to use these seashells in my banner. It's on my list to get in touch with Marilyn Stampers tonight and work it out. But anyway, I thought it would be really fun to use those. So I did pre-do those, so that's a good thing. And I have an idea about this. All right, so what we're gonna do, this is what I'm thinking, and we'll see. And it's always okay. I may one day make a card. Hey, Susan, welcome. I may one day make a card or a project on a video I'll have to decide, should I share it on YouTube? I think I will. And it could go terribly, terribly wrong, and we might not like it. But I kind of like the idea of that this is like a, you know, a new card. All right. So here's my color palette. I decided to go Crumb Cake, Misty Moonlight, and then this is the DSP, which is retiring. You only have through the end of June while supplies last to get it. So if you like a beachy, and I stocked up because I'm using it on this banner thing. I totally stocked up. Oh, I'm doing that wrong. That's going to go behind. I'm going to use this as the card front. But anyway, if you like the beachy papers and that color palette, I would get that. Okay, so what I'm going to do is we're going to die cut this out of here, and then we're going to emboss it. All right. So let me check. Okay, so let's get a die cut machine. All right, and if you don't have a die cut machine, obviously die week is is just your week to be entertained. However, a cool thing to think about if you ever want to get one, it's a great time to join Stampin' Up! To get one, because you would you get to pick $125 worth of product for $99, and I'm pretty sure the die machine is like $110. I don't know exactly, but something like that. So that could be a good idea. Or, of course, getting it for 20% off once you are a member of Stampin' Up! That's even more fun. All right, so we're going to cut this out. And, oh, I should tell you this. I know you can't see it. Let me slide it over the whole way. So don't put this die through straight either way. Put it at an angle. All right. Let's see. Ideas with this set. Any of our cute picture sets. Like, remember the turtles from last week? They would be super fun. Okay, I'm going to take these out. These can be the back for another card. I want to emboss this because I think it will be a little, oh, I need the embossing. Hold on. You guys stay right there. I need my embossing plate. All right, and when you buy our die machine, you get all of the plates together. All right, let's hope I brought over the embossing folder. My goodness, how can one crafty woman make so much mess? Apparently, it's very easy. Yay, Louise, I'm so glad you made one. Louise just commented that she made the adhesive holder, or a little adhesive caddy. And I think that is super awesome. Hi, Barbara. Hi, Trisha. All right, we got some friends here. I know, we're all getting this in before lunch. Or maybe you're eating your lunch right now. I'm going to eat my lunch as soon as we're done. Okay, so I think that is done. Let me see. All right, so I want to give you a couple ideas, though, before we put this card together. Let's see if I can find where they use these dies. All right. These dies are called, picture this, and they show them on page 67. I forgot what they showed them with. Oh, look at that. Okay. So one cool thing you can do with them, this set is actually made. See how the little hands peep over the fence or over the dies? You could totally do that. But it's just like little peekaboo. You can put anything. You can stamp turtles. You can stamp horses. You can stamp puffins. Anything you want behind. So what we're going to do, though, is we are going to have seashells. Okay, let's check. So I have a card base. This part, boy, and I will say, I do have issues putting that die through straight. Because do you see how that's at an angle? But I think in this instance, it won't bother me, so that's okay. I'm going to use this piece to stamp my greeting. Let's see if it's big enough, or do I need to get another one? Yes, it'll work. And don't worry, I'll trim it down. But that's a way you could add if you want to just put your greeting right in there. I could also, this paper is light enough, I think you could stamp right on it. So maybe we'll try it. And if we don't like it, then we'll add the piece of Very Vanilla in. All right, where's my seashell stamp set? Happy birthday to my beautiful friend. So happy I found you. Wishing the very best. Love you to the beach and back. That's always fun. Let's see if any of these will fit in here nicely, or we will pick a different. Well, the happy birthday, my beautiful friend, would fit. But what if you wanted to give this card to a dude? I mean, he could be a beautiful friend too. I do think sometimes it would be nice to have things that are, you are unique and completely amazing. That's kind of cute for the inside. All right, hold on. I just feel like, well, you know what? We are going to add some ribbon. But guys like ribbon too. Hold on. Let's see if I've got a different happy birthday. Ooh, what about let's celebrate you? I like that. Okay, and that is actually, possibly, it's on a block. Look at that. Okay, so we're going to do that. And that's from Celebrate Sunflowers. I have like 20 stamps out. All right, so we're going to see if we can stamp it on there and if we like it. So if your holes are big enough and the pieces aren't going to, okay, so I do need the blue part to be even. The back I've got a little wiggle room because it's smaller. But if your, whatever you're stamping is small enough, you can stamp it right through the window. However, if it's not, like the puffins, which I'll show you in a moment what I did, you might need to mask a little bit. All right, I'm gonna do this in soft suede. And we're gonna see what happens. And I do wish my rectangles were squared up, but alas, they're a little bit off. And what if I just put that upside down? I didn't check it. Whew. That worked out fine. I will take it. And I like that on there, on the sand. I like this piece of paper. Okay. And then, I guess I can trim this down now. And then we're going to put some seashells on, and we're going to be good to go. So I'm just going to measure there. That's super high-tech measuring. Let's get out my trimmer. Trimmer goes this way. I know we're all, lots of people are probably, that would be a score, gearing up for beach season. I'm not going to get to go to the beach for a whole week this year, but we are going to go for a weekend. Okay, so apparently everything's going to have to be crooked, right? Because my square is crooked. All right, now here is a tip. If because, oh, did I cut that paper too small? I really should have measured it, huh? Let's see. All right, it works. If you, hi Zoe. All right. If you want to be able to tuck the things under, don't put adhesive right around your edges. And I'm totally thinking I'm going to want to tuck some pieces under and put some pieces on top. So what I'm going to do is use, yeah, I should have cut that a little bigger. I'm going to leave it right there because I know it's right. I'm going to put the adhesive, I'm going to tuck a couple glue dots under and then put the adhesive will go around the edge. All right, scissors. That paper looks pretty. So look at, okay, look at that. You could just put paper like this behind. Isn't that cute? And then if you had some shells, you could tuck them in and add a greeting. So you could just use DSP. That totally works. You can also, as I showed you at the beginning, remember you can cut your windows. What is this die called? Picture This. I don't know why it's called Picture This. That doesn't make sense to me. But you could cut your windows out of Designer Series paper, depending on what you want. Okay, so let's try this again. I have to re-stamp that. That is a bummer. I thought I had it where it would work. Nope, but see, that does not. I want the words to be straight and the window not. So we're going to fix that. We're going to fix that because we're just going to get another piece of paper and we will re-stamp it. No, that's not big enough. I was looking at the scrap. Sometimes you get lucky and your scrap is just the right size, but sometimes not. Okay, so we got a fresh piece. Let's try this one more time because I do want this card to look pretty because I think it's going to be super sweet. All right, and so this is 4 by 5 1/4. So let's go with 3 3/4. Let's get a ruler. You guys are going to be like, Audrey, you could have measured your paper at the beginning. And I'm going to be like, yeah, I could have, but then I made those other cute cards instead. So 5 by 4 is going to be just fine. 5 by 4. Get your trimmer out. It doesn't matter which side of the paper is up. I'm going to cut this very neatly at 4. And then I'm going to cut it at 5, and we will re-stamp our Let's Celebrate You. So my other tip would be then use some washi or a Post-it note to put this through and make sure you get it straight. Okay, so that goes on. This comes on top. Now we will re-stamp our Let's Celebrate You. Yes, Zoe, that piece, I will definitely just tuck it back in and it will make another card with the other side. No worries there. Always save your scraps, unless they're really little or they get really mangled, or you have random adhesive on them. Okay, so now I'm going to keep that right where it is. I actually stamped it even better this time. I'm going to flip that over. And don't worry, like if I have a little bit, I'm going to just trim that off, because you know that sometimes you don't get it exactly squared up. Okay, so I'm going to put a glue dot in the corner. If you had stamped this, or you knew you were not going to tuck things in, you could totally just put your seal all over it. But I know, you know what, I'm going to do this one and then I'm going to trim that little tiny bit. I know I want to tuck some of the seashells behind. I'm going to trim this very tiny bit of the edge because it is just hanging off just a little. And I don't want that to show on the other side. And it doesn't matter. You guys are going to laugh. No one will know what is on the back of these cards, because sometimes you have to flip them over. Sometimes you mess it up. I always say, I was like, man, I hope this card never falls apart. I hope my adhesive is strong, because if they see what it looks like from the back, they'll be very disappointed. Ta-da! And there we go. So that's going to be on there nice and easy. And then we're just going to add. Now here's the deal. We don't want them, if you intentionally wanted to do that, you could, but I want mine to be kind of like two little pictures. Haha, now I get why they called it pictures. So those are gonna go on. What do you think? Just little clumps in each side? I think that would work. Although I think I want this one here. Yeah. Look at that. That is super cute. All right. And what if you're like, Audra, how did you make those seashells? I stamped them in soft suede, and then I used my blender pen. They're a tool you need. I used a blender pen just to blend that ink around so I could keep it pretty. Oh, this is so cute. It's so simple, but so cute. But to keep it nice and even. All right. So all we're going to do is attach things. So if you have this die set, I would love to see what you make. If you don't have this die set, if you're not a demo already, you should totally buy it from me. Just saying. Let's see. I'll put another one under there. But I think this will be one we'll use a lot. And you can also, maybe you just like the shapes that come out of it. These would make great. I would take your Whisper White and your Very Vanilla and just run a few through and get yourself a little pack of those shapes. We have so many good label shapes, but I think you're always on a quest for more. Okay, hold on. This little starfish is going to go on here. Man. And you're always finding new fun ways to play with your shapes and what to do. All right, did I attach it all? I did. And then this is easy peasy. Now I'm just going to put this on. So keeping it simple. Look at that. I was looking for my Stampin' Seal. It's in my adhesive holder. I know you're going to be like, Audra, why do you keep talking about your adhesive holder? Because I'm going to be like, because I'm actually using it and putting my things away. But I will not. Well, maybe I will show a picture on my stories, but I was like, maybe you shouldn't see what my craft area looks like right now. Oh, and don't worry, we're going to add a teeny bit of clear bling on this. So could I add some twine? Yes. Could I add, you know, something else? Yes. But could you do it like this and have a nice, pretty, simple card? Yes. But then let's see if we want to add these. I like these opal rounds. They're really kind of fun. Yes. Oh, yeah. They're going to add just a little bit of color. And are they little? Oh, this one's littler. Or that's the same size. Ta-da! And there, my friends, is your picture this card. And so it's so fun that you can just make anything. Yeah, I just saw Susan's comment. I really wanted this to be possibly a masculine card, which I think is really hard. This could go, anybody can have this card, right? What else we got? Actually, all of these aren't very girly today. Look at that. I mean, and I'm a fan of a girly card, but I kind of feel like I could give these cards to anybody. Hold on. We're a little crooked. There we go. So there is, where are my dies? There are a couple samples, and I lost the rectangle die that we just used. There are a couple samples using them. So if you're making stuff with them, share it. Let us see what you're making. Thank you. There is a die, I promise. I just lost it. Yep, it's lost right now. But thank you for stopping by. Have some fun with it. I'm telling you, these little turtle guys, I may have enough turtles on my desk. How cute would they be with their little bodies and their little heads peeking out? They would be super cute. Oh, I don't know. I'm excited. Now I'm going to have to make a turtle one. So there you go, my friends. Oh, that was a quick and easy. I managed to do that in 20 minutes, even with having to cut a new piece of paper. Have so much fun creating and crafting if you're using the Picture This dies. If you need information about purchasing them or you need a catalog and you don't already have a demonstrator, just contact me and I will be happy to help you out. Friday, the diorama dies. I have so many ideas up here. We'll see what can happen amongst all the other prep and yoga teaching I need to do by Friday. Have a great day, my friends. I will see you next time. Stay crafty.